to the latest episode of the Havre Save, where we will play Liverpool at home first in the Champions League, and then we'll do either the second leg of the Liverpool game, depending on the first leg. And if it's a bad result in the first leg, like we lost 2-0, 3-0 at home, we'll skip that away leg because let's be realistic, we are probably out, and we'll do probably one or two League One games instead. But before we play Liverpool, let's have a quick catch up on the two games since Eintracht Frankfurt. So first off, we beat Nice at home 3-2. We took the lead after 15 minutes after the dominant opening spell. Then Nice's real first highlight attack equalised, then minutes later, they took the lead. Thankfully, we got a late equaliser from Sanchez, then a last-minute winner from Mane. A dominant performance, really, to be honest with you. Should have probably extended the lead at 1-0 or scored one or two more goals at 0-0, but thankfully, a late winner got us 3 points. We then travelled to Lens and we got a 1-1 draw. We did take the lead from a lovely strike from Ozeki, but just after half-time, Sangare equalised for Lens, which is probably deserved. A good point away from home considering Lens are undefeated in their last 10 games, so an okay point to take. So for Liverpool, I was considering dropping Luka Romero, and I've just noticed he's wanted by Al Hilal, and I'm very tempted to cash in on him. Even though we've got 8 goals, 7 assists, I think he's worth 23 to 25 million, and I think he would be a sensible sale if we could get that money for him. So we can't play Alvin Sanchez because of unregistered, and Urbanski I did play against. I think it might have been the Nice game. Yes, Nice. He's got a knock, so we can't play him either. So we've gone with Lons and Uma in defensive midfield and Ozeki in central midfield. But yeah, let's see how we get on against Liverpool. Right, and so Liverpool at home. Not the greatest reaction from the team top, but let's see how we get on. Hopefully, we can get at least be in the fight for the second leg, but I expect a second leg defeat. But Ozeki to Romero, Valincic, Ozeki gives the ball away cheaply, as always. Isaac, Conor Bradley, Wirtz, Gravenberch, Salah. Good interception by Emerson, but falls back to Bradley. Salah crosses, keeper palms it out. Robertson cleared by Valincic. Good defending. Free kick, sorry, for Liverpool. Edge of the box here, Wirtz. I don't like this. Good save. Oh no, hits the post. I thought it looked like a good save. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the camera angle. Ozeki on the attack. Cleared by Liverpool. Vinloff. Ozeki to Valincic. Crosses deflected into the Greek goalkeeper Tsolakis. I think that's the guy with Lazio, maybe? Not too sure. Wirtz. Out wide to Isaac. Isaac to Etike. Just wide. So 25 minutes into the game. We don't really look like doing much at all, but Liverpool on the attack here. Gravenberch, Konate, Salah. Konate, Conor Bradley. Gravenberch drives forward. Konate. McAllister, Wirtz. Isaac. Dangerous position here. Done the defender. Saved. Not ending here though, Van Dijk. To Wirtz. Over the bar. We're hanging on a bit here. At some point though, I think we could do with going for it though. Goes upfield to Emerson. Can Emerson win that? He does. To Romero. Ozeki. Uma. Dwyer. Lens. Ozeki. Emerson. To Romero. Good save by the goalkeeper. Good move. Corner to Liverpool. I don't like this at all. Especially when the highlight begins on a corner. Salah. Edge of the box. Wirtz. Back out wide to Salah. That's a goal. Own goal. Vinloff. It's been coming though, to be fair. That has been coming. Just what a cheap way to concede though. Gravenberch to Bradley. Ekitike. Valincic. Romero. Gives the ball away so cheap. Robertson. Isaac. McAllister. Bradley. Gravenberch shoots just wide. Can't get near Liverpool. Bad to Valincic. Romero. Through to Emerson. Good goal. That's onside. Great goal. 100% onside. Nice. I think we deserve a goal, to be honest. Potentially just. It's a great goal. Can we get into half time at 1-1? We can. I'm going to sub off Vinlov because he was already quite tired beforehand. And I'm going to sub off Mane and swap Romero and Durd off about. And I think what we'll do is out of possession, high press, we'll press often and counter press. We won't go high defensive line. McAllister to Isaac, Andy Robertson, McAllister, Robertson to McAllister, Van Dijk, bit of possession for Liverpool here. Gravenberch, Ekatike out wide to Salah, crosses it, Isaac 2-1, good goal. Right to half time, and I think we will actually go 2 up front. I think we will. We'll play Kostic up front. So I've brought on Decore as well for the right back, and I've pushed Durdoff forward, and we've gone with a high defensive line, and then I've done go wider. Well, play wider, sorry. And attacking mentality. 30 minutes to go, nothing really of note happening, and I think what we'll do is, might be a bit early, but we kind of need to get back into this game. Is we're going to have the pressing fullbacks, and out of possession we will have advanced wing backs. Could we make one more sub? Ozeki's been poor, hasn't he? Yeah, we'll do that. Mbamba on for Ozeki. Decore fouled here. Chance for us to get the ball into the box. Becker crosses it. Saved by Allison. I think that was Dwayne with the header. Big chance that. Robertson to Isaac. We've upped the defensive line now to much higher. Don't think we're going to get really a chance, but we've done okay though. XG is quite high, but I assume it's from that header we've just had. But Mbamba to Lens. Mbamba over top. Van Dijk heads it back comfortably to the goalkeeper. Kanate. Salah. Soboslai. Vert. Just wide. Hits the post. Mpase. Balog. Get away with that. Oh, dearie me. Should be 3-1 and tie over. But it looks like we're going to have a 2-1 defeat, so it's all to do at Anfield. We're still in the tie, but it's all to do. Give it a good effort though. But that is going to be it. A 2-1 defeat at home to Liverpool. Not the worst performance, just I imagine a lot of them shots are pot shots from distance. But yeah, as long as we get Champions League next season, that's all that matters. So I'll bring you back for leg 2. So it is the game day of the second leg. Unfortunately, obviously, we've got no Sanchez. Timothy Umas needs a rest, so he's quite tired. We do need to have Jiao back, but I'm not going to risk him, to be honest. So just a quick recap. We just played Paris FC, and again, standard performance, dominated team, don't put away our chances. We had chances to make it 3-1, we don't. Then near the end, Immobile grabs an equaliser. So definitely 2 points dropped. But I just don't get it with us at all. But what I will say is the players were very tired from the Liverpool game. So in a way, I'm looking forward to being out of Europe and then Ideally, it's just league game, and no in between. So there's rest period, good amount of rest periods. So yeah, let's see how we get on at Anfield. So we have gone with pretty much the same team as normal, but Urbanski is back in. We'll start Emerson. Ideally, could do with Emerson getting a few more goals toward the end of the season, right? Get the value up and then cash in. But yeah, this is going to be a big ask, isn't it? We do need to score. So it's a case of one of them, isn't it? Wouldn't surprise me if we got a bit of a hammer in. So Lee Kang In plays this game, no Ekatike for Liverpool. So opening 15 minutes, nothing of note has happened at all. No highlights, which is probably a good sign. So a corner to Liverpool, the first highlight of the game. At some point, we may need to go for it. But Liverpool are dominating on the stats, on the official stats. 8 shots to 2 on target. Solakis with the goal kick. Van Dijk, Soboslai, Kirkes, Kang Lee, Soboslai, Kirkes, Kang Lee, Bradley, Konate, McAllister, Isaac, shoots over the bar. What I think we'll do is pause it. We'll go high press, trigger press, and we'll counter press. We won't touch the defensive line yet. So potential highlight here, unless it's because I did the changes. Vinloff, Mane, gets tackled by Bradley, Soboslai, McAllister, out wide to Salah. Salah to Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai shoots, good save by Mbassi. So the question is, 34 minutes in, what do we do at half time if it stays like this? Do we have a good 45 minutes go at it? Because we do need to do something, don't we? Ideally get into half time, and then at half time we'll maybe just commit and probably take the L. Ideally we see out this 2 minutes though. 40 tackled by Vinloff. Bradley to take the free kick. Van Dijk, Kirkes, Soboslai, Kang Lee crosses, cleared, but back to Liverpool. Isaac shoots blocked. Salah over top. Decore heads it away to Lee Kang In. Crosses, good save. Good save by Mbassi. And that is going to be half time. 0-0. So I've said they've been terrible and to sort it out. So what I've done is I've gone to 4-2-2 at half time. I've took tracking winger off Mane. I've pushed Romero forward. And in possession, we've got Urbanski as a DLP now. And then obviously Kostic up front. At some point, I'm going to introduce Durdov though. I think we'll go attacking mentality as well, actually. Well, we're 55 minutes in. And I think I'm going to ring the changes. I'm going to do Durdov on for Romero, who's been terrible. We'll bring Asadi on for Mane as well. Kirkes. Gakpo. Gravenberch to Kirkes. Soboslai over top to Gakpo. Can we stop the cross? Gakpo drives in, tackled. Bit of bounce ball there. But can we get them on the break? Asadi. Gets tackled. Could have been a good, decent counter, that. Well, 25 minutes to go, so I think we'll pause it now. And in possession, we will do attacking wing back, advanced wing back, sorry, on both wing backs. Kostic has a knock, but we'll leave it for now because we may as well. And what I think we'll do is we'll sub on Valincic and Becker, fresh legs at wing back. Valincic wins the header. Kostic loses out. Unfortunately, Gravenberch over top to Isaac. It's a goal, but I think he might be offside there, Isaac. I think that is offside. Disallowed. Right, so we are going for it now. So we'll play with much wider. Up the defensive line to higher. Both flanks supporting runs. And we'll bypass press. A goal kick for Liverpool here. The goal long. Gakpo to McAllister. McConnell. McAllister over top. Bit of a mix-up there. And it's to be fair, we had to go for it. I think the high line did us there. Got his tie over. We've not really done anything, to be fair, have we, though, at Anfield? But only 1-0 with 15 minutes to go. Not the worst attempt. Like, we've done okay on a defensive point of view. Not giving them many clear-cut chances. McConnell, McAllister, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkez, Gakpo, Lenz, Durdov, Kostic. Terrible pass. McConnell, Joe Gomez goes long. Durdov has an effort, good effort. But that is going to be us exiting the Champions League. A shame. Just a bit unlucky having Liverpool in the draw, I guess. But to win it, you've got to beat the best, haven't you? Let's be honest. Gakpo, Tignoni, Konate, Ngoma. Takes on the defender. Crosses it. Enyone over the bar. But yeah, decent effort at Anfield. Not the best on an attacking point of view. I thought we could have got hammered like Marseille did, but we didn't at least. Tottenham have beaten Madrid. Wow. So that is going to be it for this episode. We go out of the Champions League to Liverpool. What I think I'll do, we're not in the Europe. We're not in any cup competition. We're not in the league title race. So what I think we'll do is we'll do 3 or 4 matches on the next episode. It'll be likely from Strasbourg, Monaco, Marseille, Lille, Rennes. We'll do 3 or 4 of them games for the season ending. But yeah, thanks for watching this video.